Driving. It's what I love to do. It's something that I can always do, and it'll never cease to amaze me how much it helps with my mental health. This is probably my 4th or 5th time recording this now, because I don't know what to say. Driving is something I'll never take for granted. I probably will, though, when I no longer can. When my vision is too far gone, or when I get too old. I'll enjoy the time I have driven. All the times I've driven. About 2 years ago, I drove all the way from my hometown in Penn Yan, New York, to meet a friend for the first time out in Colorado. And I drove 2.5 days about there. Well, probably closer to 2 days, since I drove most of the time and slept here and there along the way, but for no more than 20 minutes at a time, because I couldn't sleep due to the heat, the noise. But there's one thing I've learned, though, that with my little 2006 Chevrolet Aveo that I had at the time, yes, it was in no condition to make the trip, but it did. It got me there, and it got me back, and I got to enjoy the pretty sights along the way, the lovely little rest stops to sit and chill at. I even sat and I made my grilled cheese at one of the stops I made, and it was one of the best things I could have done. Sit there and relax and enjoy the breeze and eat my sandwich. Just thinking about it is making me feel so relaxed. I missed that trip already, and I'll have to go out again soon. But it just makes me happy that I have my car, my new one even, because my new one has air conditioning compared to my old car. My old car, my trip down to Colorado was hot and gross, and without air conditioning, it was worse because of the humidity and everything. But I had working windows, so I had some sort of ventilation, and that's all that matters. When it comes down to it, it doesn't matter what car you have. My 2018 Dodge Grand Caravan is the vehicle I have now. It's the memories you make while you drive. And in 2022, with the polar vortex we had in December, my mental health wasn't in a good place on the 23rd. After I got out of work, I got in my car and I drove down to my cabin. I got stuck down there in the cold temperatures, kept myself warm with the propane heater we had down there. I knew it was a bad idea to go, but I wasn't thinking. I knew I needed the trip, and nothing would change my mind. I was in the right place at the right time, thanks to my car. I was fighting the winds, the icy roads, and the snow-covered lanes. And nothing would have changed my mind about going. It's the memories you make in your car while you drive that make it special to you. And that's why I love my vehicles, both my old and my new car. I've made some lovely memories with it, with both my vehicles even. With this polar vortex that happened in 2022, I was driving in some questionable conditions a lot of times, especially in the later days of December. But both vehicles have gotten me home safe in my driveway. Now, what else could I ask for? On my way home from Colorado, and even on my way to Colorado, my car was having some issues. But it made the trip. It made the trip with those issues. And every time I've been out, I've made it home safe in my driveway. And there's nothing more I could ask for.